Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Matt, and I'll be your shaman this morning. Guys, well, in today's video we're going to be discussing sugar addiction and sugar withdrawal. I think these are very important topics, especially if you are a bigger person that's starting to lose weight and maybe you're dealing with some headaches and some nausea, some of the symptoms of sugar withdrawal. For those of you that cut sugar out of your diet cold turkey, it's tough. A few facts about sugar addiction. Average American ingests 95 grams of sugar every single day. Every day, 95 grams of sugar. Now that might not sound like a lot of sugar, but over the course of 1 year, that ends up being about 77 pounds of sugar. 77 pounds of sugar. In fact, the American Health Association only recommends about 36 grams of sugar daily for men and 20 grams daily for women. These numbers are staggering, and it's actually kind of scary to think that we're ingesting double the amount of sugar that's recommended for us. But you think about all the things that sugar is in. We're talking they've slipped it into our foods, into our soft drinks, but they've always been in soft drinks. But they're in soft drinks, they're in your food, they're in everything. Sugar is everywhere. Fruit is all sugar mostly. Doesn't necessarily mean that fruit is bad for you, just that fruit contains a lot of sugar. Also, sugar releases dopamine in your brain. This is the same chemical that causes things like Facebook, cocaine, alcohol, your phone. You know, dopamine triggers are everywhere. And when you get that little hit of dopamine, you want more of it. And sugar is exactly like that. In fact, much like addictive drugs, sugar releases dopamine with just thinking about it. So you can get a slight dopamine kick just by thinking about sugar and craving sugar. It's kind of scary, but it's true. Also, comes in a lot of forms nowadays. And in fact, we've taken what was regular sugar and made high fructose corn syrup, which makes sugar sweeter. It's got less calories, but it's just as addicting. Okay, regular sugar is bad. I'm talking about sugars from fruit, so fructose. Those sugars are usually less sweet than our artificial sugars that we add to our drinks and far less addicting. Though they do still cause dopamine to be released in your brain, that feel-good feeling after you've eaten an apple, just like the saying goes, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Well, you just feel better after you've eaten an apple because you get that slight sugar kick. All right. Well, you're also getting a tiny bit of fiber and some other miscellaneous calories through eating your apple. And now that we know that sugar is addictive and is bad for us, we should look at some of the signs of withdrawal from sugar. So once you start to pull sugar out of your life, you need to look for these symptoms could be happening to you. Some signs of sugar withdrawal include nausea, insomnia, muscle pain, general fatigue, and extreme cravings for sugar. Now, there are a few tips that you can use to mitigate those withdrawal symptoms, and those include drinking more water. If you drink more water, you're able to regulate your body temperature better. It's going to help keep the headaches away from high sugar intake, withdrawal. It's also going to help do a lot of things that sugar or that water already does for your body. So water is your number one thing that you're going to want to start to take once you've tried to kick sugar from your diet. 2 is going to be avoid artificial sweeteners. Artificial sweeteners are just as sweet as sugar and sometimes even sweeter. So once you've kicked sugar out, you're going to want to get rid of sugar substitutes because sugar substitutes are super sweet and they actually cause you to crave sugar even more. So even though you're cutting the calories from intaking the sugar, you're actually doing yourself harm and an injustice because you're taking in the artificial sweeteners, which cause you to crave sugar even more and will cause you to experience more withdrawal symptoms if you're not careful. The next tip that I would give people is to take a green supplement or get some green veggies into your morning routine. It sounds crazy, but there was a 2015 study done by Neil Johannes that found that people who ingested greens in the morning were actually less likely to experience cravings and symptoms of withdrawal from sugar later in the day. Now, the people that were affected by this or didn't get these symptoms were actually about 50%, but the subject sample was pretty small and the results were kind of inconclusive, but the 50% didn't feel any symptoms at all. All right? And that brings me to my last point, or the last tip that you would need for withdrawal and dealing with withdrawal is exercise. Getting your body moving, getting your mind off of sugar, stop thinking about sugar will also help. The exercise not only does that, it's going to make your body feel better, you're going to get your blood pumping, your heart's going to get pumping, and you're just going to feel better in general. Exercise has been given as a prescription for a lot of things. So a lot of diseases, a lot of things that, obesity. Exercise is one of the greatest things for obesity. Get up, get moving, you're going to lose some weight, you won't be obese for very long. Though, myself, still kind of an obese man, I know the benefits of exercise, and you see them daily as I come to you with my exercise every single day, and I give you guys a routine. And finally, if you're going to kick the sugar habit and use these tips, be safe, know your body, know what's good for you, and just kick that habit. Get sugar out of your life forever. Let's get back to fitness, okay? Well, with that being said, and those tips that you can follow to get sugar out of your life, let's talk about today. All right, today my weight was 323 point something. Doesn't matter. I'm going to post that right here. Boop, boop. All right. So I'm actually down again today. I think upping my water was a great idea. I felt better after drinking. I started drinking an entire gallon of water. Nothing added to it, just water. And I feel better in general just from drinking the water. It's been a couple of days now since I've upped my water intake that much. So there was kind of an adjustment period where, not to be graphic, but you're using the restroom much more, and that can be a problem for some people. But just getting in that extra water is definitely good for you. So my diet has been kind of on point lately. So I think a big key to that too is I'm getting in a nice hard exercise in the morning. My diet's been good, and I'm getting a light exercise in the evening. My squats, push-ups, crunches, just really kind of hitting all the muscle groups a little bit. And that seems to have been helpful too in dropping the weight. It's coming off faster than I would have assumed it would, but it's still coming off, and that's a good thing. I'm actually trying, so I'm not really scared about the weight loss. Just excited. Today, that weight makes me the lightest I've been since, I believe, high school. I may have been a little lighter in like 2008, but I'm pretty sure this will be the lightest that I've been really since high school, which was a really long time ago. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about the 5K I have coming up. That 5K is going to be in July, and it is a baby Yoda themed 5K. Still need to train for that. I've started walking a little bit more, and by a little bit more I mean a little longer distances. But I jog here in the morning afterwards as my cool down. So hopefully I'll be able to hit my goal of being able to jog the entire 5K without walking. Let's hope. All right, well, we're going to get into today's exercises. It is a leg day. So today I'm going to do squats. I'm going to do straight leg deadlifts. Probably just do some kettlebell swings. And then I'll do some auxiliary shoulder work. And then we'll get out of here. I'm probably only going to film the first set of everything for you guys. as I know this video is probably going to get pretty long. All right, well, I'll see you later. All right, guys, well, we're going to get into this workout, and let's go. Happy Friday. Happy leg day. All right, guys, well, we just finished another workout. Unfortunately, you guys are only going to see like 2 exercises, maybe 3. My camera died, had to plug it in for the rest of the workout, but we did kill it today. We did straight leg deadlifts. We did kettlebell squats, kettlebell swings, overhead press. I put the vest on midway through the squats because I just didn't feel like it was getting enough intensity, especially for a Friday. You know, I like to kill it on the Fridays. Cheat day coming up tomorrow, so gotta kill it on Friday. Other than that, it was great. Love you guys. Remember, if you need help with anything, weight loss, leave me a comment, send me a direct message, hit me up on Instagram. I'm here for you guys because you're here for me, and let's lose this weight together. All right, let's go.